sarvabhūteṣu cātmānaṃ sarvabhūtāni cātmani munerjānata āścaryaṃ mamatvamanuvartate.
This is amazing that the sense of ownership, mine-ness, should still continue in the wise men who has realized that the self in all beings and all beings in the self. After this realization, how it is possible for anyone to have the sense of mamatvam, mine-ness, asks Ashtavakra to Janaka. Swamiji's writing, the sense of ownership experienced in the attitude of mine-ness is an ordinary worldly man's stand. It is an expression of his ego. Sage Ashtavakra, with his tongue in his cheeks, wonders how a man of realization can still maintain his sense of mine-ness to the objective world, objects of the world. The suggestion is that Janaka is continuing to rule over the kingdom of Videha because of his continued sense of possession to his throne. This kingdom is mine. Unquote. The gist of this verse is this. When you erase the boundaries of your egoistic identity and merge into the universal consciousness, there is hardly any scope to still engage in the feelings of mine or in the sense of ownership. Name and form pertain to the physical self, and with that arise the feelings of egoism and ownership. The pure self, which is pure consciousness, is without any distinguishing features, attributes, or identity. Any ownership implies duality, emotional attachment, and the subject and object relationship or dependence. They are completely absent in the transcendental realm of the self. Muni means the one who practices silence, maunam. A Muni's silence is not confined to speech only. He fully silences his desires, attachments, memories, thoughts, attraction and aversion, judgment, and other modifications of the mind to enter the deepest silence, where the self only remains without any support, duality, impression, or movement. Mamatvam. It is human nature to crave for love, attention, acceptance, and approval. They are part of the basic human need for survival and self-preservation. People who are deprived of them suffer from psychological problems. Mamata and anuragam, affection or emotional attachment, are two of the most common feelings which are associated with them. They are experienced by worldly people in their daily lives. Mama means me or I am. Mamata means pride, sense of ownership, belongingness, self-interest or selfishness. The feeling of ownership or mine is common even to animals. Even animals love their offspring, but in humans, the sense of ownership extends to many things other than children and family, such as possessions, achievements, relationships, community, nationality, beliefs, knowledge, and so on and so forth. The list is endless. Mamatvam, apart from the positive feeling of love and affection, also induces many negative feelings of anger, fear, possessiveness, pride, envy, and self-centeredness as a part of the same survival instinct. It influences not only our thoughts but also our actions, whereby we engage in desire-ridden actions and incur karma. The sense of ownership and its associated feeling of love and affection are also major obstacles to practice such virtues such as charity, non-violence, truthfulness, desireless actions, selfless service, and above all, craving to attain liberation through the practice of various yogas. They can be overcome only by restraining the mind and senses and practicing detachment, vairagya, and sameness or indifference towards worldly objects to overcome desires. Such feelings disappear only when one attains oneness or unified consciousness at the end of an arduous, challenging journey of self-realization and attainment of perfection, in which one sees nothing but a self in everything and everywhere. Things and beings appear as mere shells or shadows against the backdrop of an illusory world, enacting the play of God, driven by their own nature, with pure consciousness of the self pervading and enveloping everything like an infinite ocean. Ashtavakra refers to such state in this verse when he addresses Janaka as man of wisdom. After experiencing such stage, rather abiding in that state, it is difficult for a sage or seer to abide in the body consciousness or in ego consciousness. Once that state is reached, he becomes free from the last subtlest ego of ownership and individuality, mamatvam. Mamatvam is an offshoot of asmita, which we have already learned. So he becomes free from mamatvam, separation and smallness, and longing for life and various objects in life. Having become free from those disturbances, he feels ekatvam with everything. So he evolves from mamatvam to the ultimate ekatvam. Ekatvam with everything which he perceives. Hari Om Tat Sat.